Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retrimation. This is Roots of Yggdrasil, a turn-based city building roguelike that I'm very excited to be checking out again here today. I last played this about a year ago at this point in demo form. I really liked it, and it's going to be coming out in about a week now. So hey, we're going to go to check it out a little bit early here. Ooh. Okay. Hey, I'll take that. I'll take a quick little intro like that. Man, it's a mess out here. But we're nowhere near our destination, and we're already out of fuel. Don't worry, Thruss. I'm picking up an energy signature in the soil here. Must be a sapling nearby. Seems that that's our only option for refueling then. Everyone spread out and look for the source. Aye, ma'am. Camera pan, hold down left mouse button and drag the mouse. Or we can use WASD. WASD. Rotate with right click. Yep. Standard stuff there. Whoop. Aha! I knew it! Ragnarok might have torn the world tree to shreds, but the saplings are still full of power. No kidding. If we tap into the energy of this one's roots, we'll generate... okay. This one's roots generate. We will be up and flying again in no time. Sounds like a plan. I'll work on housing buildings for scouts right away, Chief. Alright, currency, population. Represents your settlement's growth. Build housing buildings to increase it. Every 5 population, you get a new building card. Supplies are the backbone of your economy. You need them to play cards. So this takes 3. Infinite uses. Unlimited. Cost increases for every use. Go ahead and pop this bad boy down. Can we rotate? I'm not sure if we can, but it does look like it is rotated when we put it down. Q and E. Oh, God. Cool. New tutorial popped up. Spend supplies to use your cards. Q and E to rotate buildings. Okay. I mean, we can kind of Tetris this in here a little bit. We can only do so much. Don't want to spend too much time getting very granular with it. But I also do. Each housing building we build increases our population. The more population increases, the more objective rewards we'll be able to unlock. Right. And this objective will let us make barracks for our troops and chart a path ahead. Draft a new building. Press this button up here to choose a new building. The barracks will allow you to gain might and expand your territory through exploration. 5 might plus 2 per housing. Might is used to explore, build barracks to produce might for each nearby housing building. Spend might might on exploration tile. Yep. So it does have to be nearby. There's a cap of 3. It seems like it's giving me 13 might. There's 4 in range. I mean, sure. It's telling me it's going to give me more, so sure. So it has an exclamation point. I'm assuming that means it's because it's too close to the other one. Gotcha. So we can pop it right here. And we are out of supplies finally. We got 29. 10 to explore. Scouts have been deployed to investigate that territory. They'll be done with the reconnaissance in 1 turn. To complete a turn, press the button at the bottom right of the screen. It lets us accumulate all of our accumulated resources and income, so don't hesitate to use it. Okay. Build 1 tavern nearby required to complete this loop. Pass your turn and complete the exploration. I've completed the exploration. Hey, Chief. Look over there. Seems like we're not the only survivors stuck here. Caravan, huh? Might be worth checking it out. Loops like this can grant rewards or resources that'll speed up our progress. Who could it belong to? So we got an event. Clusters of wooden carts have come to a standstill in Vanaheim's meadows. Many broken wheels in need of repairs. Thrasir is quick to lend his aid, earning this caravan's gratitude as payment. Elders teach him how to construct the long-forgotten industry buildings. An iron dig loggers camp. Okay. Cool. They gave us an industry building blueprint. I bet these will come in handy. Industry buildings can exploit nearby resources to generate income like supplies and might. Just remember that a given resource can only be exploited by one building at a time. Unrealistic. So we can actually just pop that next turn as well. 5 extra supplies per turn per stone. Wait. Oh, did I move it out of range just at the last second, huh? Or is it that it can only ever do the one? Do they get deleted after we've exploited them? Because it says max 3. So part of me wants to just put this in a spot where it can only ever hit these 3. I'm going to trust it when it says maximum 3. Alright, this will theoretically retroactively give us more. Does it? Maybe it doesn't. Does it give us 2? Let's watch closely. It does not give us any might. Getting 28 in there in a second. Actually wasn't even... It's not too bad the first time. I don't know why it... Yeah, it says 5 out of 3. As if... Oh, is it that you can't put it down unless there's... You can't put it down unless there's 3, and you could just get a lot more. That's all that's saying. I think we wait a sec then, since we were going to be getting in plenty. Finally, we can reach the sapling, but now what? First, it needs to bloom. Saplings have unique conditions that they need to have met in order to flourish and generate ether. This one requires an amenity building within its aura, for instance. Okay. So let me see. Max... Oh, this is a max 1. I gotcha. So I guess this is fine. But there's also a small chance that when, like, this will become truly depleted. This gives me nothing? 0, 5 per. Gotcha. It costs 10 to make, gives me 5 per. Should be fine. There we go. Do we want to make another house? Let's do it. We won't be able to make another barracks this turn. I think that's fine. You can put them really close to each other if we can, like, supremely Tetris. I don't know if there's a flip. If there is, it was not on that one tutorial. And I know that for sure. It might have been on a different one, but it wasn't on the one. Okay, I think we're good to go. Just want to see what that was about. Reach 10 population and draft an amenity building. Just trying to fix that up real quick, real quick. I doubt it. I doubt it. Oh, it would have been so nice. Speaking of so nice, that. I like that. We can maybe get another housing. We can't do it. There was a spot. There was a spot that was outside of that radius. Oh god, we're playing Pixel Hunter. Where was it? Oh, this is upsetting. It existed! I know it did! This is kind of the downside you get when you, give potential freedom. Maybe it was a logger's camp. Alright, whatever. It's the tutorial. It shouldn't matter. We don't want to get too bent out of shape about it. Shrub. Looks like we collect enough cards to build a full deck. From now on, whenever we complete a turn, we'll discard the cards in our hand and draw 3 new cards from our draw pile. And when our draw pile is empty, we shuffle our discard pile back into our draw pile. In short, the bigger our deck, the more options will be at our disposal, but we'll also need more turns for cards to return to our draw pile, so keep that in mind. So you start out thin decking, which is actually really nice. God, I'm so bothered. I know I said I shouldn't be bothered, but I'm so bothered. Screw it. Doesn't matter. It really doesn't. But it's one of those, like, oddly unsatisfying things. This should be fine. Got our shrub. Bonus per, like... Okay, so we need actively to make 3 houses up here. Otherwise, we can't play it. So that is going to be a couple turns out. Could probably even just go boop, boop. 57. We always have this for what it's worth. Don't have the shrub. Refueling complete. Good job, everyone. And according to these charts, Ragnarok's Lost Sanctuary should only be an isle or 2 away. We're almost there. No time to waste, then. Let's board the ship before any dark fog gets here. Aye, ma'am. Out we go. Traveling on the travel screen uses spare time. Press a node to start traveling. Hover over nodes for more information. Bonus, an artifact. Choose an artifact to unlock. Gain its bonuses for the rest of the loop. Spend some time here, explore a small chunk of Yggdrasil. Learn about action cards and threats. I really want to know what this is about. Gain 2 population whenever the deck is shuffled. Whoa, that seems really good. Is there a reason why, like, I know that this is chasing us, but add retain. Stays in hand until at the end of the turn. Maybe most beneficial to have a barracks that retains. But having such a small deck to start with is really interesting. Damn. Getting here took more fuel than I thought. We'll need twice as many saplings to reach the next island. Don't worry, Sonna. I'm detecting multiple signals in our vicinity. Let's start by blooming that one over there. So this just needs 3 population within its vicinity. We start out with not enough of that. Okay. Sturdy housing. Step 1. Lol. Look at that. That's fun. Nice and tight. Nice and tight. All right. Nice and tight. Okay, so it's 30, so we can actually make another house. 21. We can make 1 more. Oh, that's much better Tetrising. I feel like we can slot that in here. Oh, that's hot. All right. So yeah, the barracks gives you a flat amount of fight. It does not give you more over the course of time. Every time you reach a population goal, you can choose added. Yep. We have 3 rerolls. Retain, exhaust, discard your hand, and draw some amount of card. It needs 5 something. 5 things that I don't know how to get. Well, I mean, I guess that's how I get it. Just another iron mine is fine. I kind of want to reroll just to see what else we can get. Treaded Crane, draw 2 cards. Considering we get population whenever we shuffle our deck, this seems kind of busted. Oh, great. Rain. My favorite. Ma'am, rain clouds are a type of threat that will prevent us from building structures on affected areas. This could be a big problem. I think I know a way to deal with this. Let's start by building an observatory. Special building that allows us to draft action cards. They're used to perform special abilities that'll help us reach our goal. Starts in your hand in every island. Stays in hand at the end of turn. Doesn't seem like there's any particular location problem. Can I build it out here? No. Is there like a way to press shift so it kind of like snaps it to the nearest possible location? This observatory will generate ether. Every turn, we can use it as a resource for our fate-bending abilities. Gotcha. Leave that part to me, Chief. I'm going to smite those rain clouds to smithereens. Okay. Draft new action cards in the observatory. Some cards will require to use... Yeah, we did just learn that. And then... Oh, well. Draw 2 cards. I mean, for the possibility of some more population. Oh, come on. Yep, see, look at, we got 2. So it's in our discard pile, so we can't go infinite with it, because it can't draw itself. But now, it could. Alright, we might be able to, not go infinite, but like, pretty good. Brittle Retain, destroy a threat. Okay. Don't think we really need to build population. So what are we going to be bottlenecked by? Well, the thing is, we are going to need to. We're just going to need to build it away from the other one. Okay. Oops, 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay. So we do have this, which I guess we can take advantage of. We can actually use it appropriately now. 5. Is 5 the best we can do? I'm seeing 5 as the best we can do. Okay. Good supplies. And that is supply generation per turn. Good deal. Should probably start generating some of this. 2 per tree. So this can give us 6, is the thing. Okay. Ah, that's the catch. They can only be so close to each other as well. But maybe? Look at that population growth. It's crazy. Is this a rare? Ether Prospector. Retain exhaust plus 50 ether per... I guess that's the root energy. 3... Okay. 3 per... Retain exhaust 50 per... I feel like it's fine. It's basically converting our supplies into 50 of the ether. I don't know how much I care, but it's also kind of nice that it won't... It won't necessarily take up deck space so that we can continue our weird population juggling. That being said, we should really just start building some houses in here. I'm too concerned about making an infinite when I really don't need to worry about that right now. It is the freaking tutorial. I will pop this, and then if I have supplies, I do not have enough supplies. We could have made this. All right, good to go. Explore out. What do we need for this? Ooh. Okay. I don't know what we're going to build there. Because this is the type of house it is. This is what it needs. Treaded crane. Okay, I don't think I need yet another treaded crane. I can't find one. Ooh, wait. +1 combat or whatever per population? That seems fantastic. It doesn't care. Okay, put it back here. Oh my lord. I wish that this was a longer run. Interesting. Seems the last sapling will need to be powered up by an eater source, the bloom. See one over there to the right. All we need to do is set up some eater connector pylons to build a relay between the eater source and the sapling, okay? Eater. Yep, we can even use those bloom saplings as an alternate power source in a pinch. Leave it to you, Sana. Use to connect a source to another building. We'll get there. Unless... No? Let's go in, Chief. We're officially cleared for takeoff. Good. Oh, the Lost Sanctuary is something we will not see. What do we got? So we have our current deck, 21 spare time left. Thrust here is all the materials he needs to build his workshop, and it's time to go back. Wait a minute, Sana. This is the place. We made it. There's no doubt about it. This has to be the missing marker of the prophecy. The one place in all the realms protected by Ragnarok's destruction. You sure about that, Liff? I was kind of expecting this Lost Sanctuary to be less of a fixer-upper. Better this than another Draugr pit or some empty rock teeming with dark fog. Besides, it'll be a lot cozier once our greenhouse is set up. Right. By the looks of it, there's a sapling already growing on the mountainside, too. So why don't we build there? Okay. I believe this is going to be kind of like our hub camp. Rebuild the greenhouse. Look at these ruins. They still have sturdy foundations, and we have plenty of amber to build stuff. Time for me to work my magic. Ta-da! What do you think, Liff? Well, the dome is sloppy, and you have no taste when it comes to decorating, but I can make this work. Sloppy? You have any idea how hard it was to make curved glass in these conditions? Easy, Thraz. You know we can't cut corners on a greenhouse. Without it, we have no food and no fuel, or worse. Exactly. Good botanists are essential for surviving the world's end, and I'm the best botanist there is. Just you watch. Unlock game features. You'll get acorns while playing. Press and hold to purchase an upgrade. Hover over the node for more. Allows for the tree to grow and the roots to expand. So I think this is just like press this to start. See, just like that, we're swimming in ether. Now all we need are acorns from Yggdrasil's branches to expand the roots. What we really need is a workshop. I can't build a whole settlement without one. But we'll need a lot more amber for that. No choice then. We have to set off on a loop, retrieve more supplies from a nearest island. Liv, you stay here and make sure the greenhouse is operating at full capacity. We'll definitely need to refuel when we're back. Alright, but you two better be careful, okay? Don't you worry, nothing will happen to the Chief with me around. Let's board the ship and set sail. Aye, Chief! Choose one. Use the ship, go on loops, gather resources, upgrade the Holt, uncover the truth about Ragnarok. Alright, so we have... Don't we have 25? Unlock a new might building. Unlock a passive ability for Thrasir. So why can't I do this? Because we need 3 of... that and another kind. I'll unlock this, see if it branches out more. Oh, fun. Unlocks a new might building. Unlock a new artifact. Okay, I don't mind that. I don't mind when it's unlocking options. Do believe we have 25 yet. Consult your fellow scions. Okay. Is it, oh, we got a Hades relationship system. Is that what's going on? All buildings cost 40% less for the first 5 turns. Build a housing building for free. Huh. Unlock 2 kinships with Thrasir. Prepare for your next loop. Okay, so you can choose the scion that comes with. So this is kind of like picking our character. We're always this character, but we bring somebody else with who has their own gimmicks. Build a housing building for free. Probably like looks like once. No problem. Good deal. Sturdy housing. Oh, we gotta pick a type of housing too. This is okay. This is really neat. The hell? All right, explore the islands. So we are starting here. Another foretold meeting, so we could just skip that. Source of golden acorns. She's here, sisters. I like the thought that we could just skip this. It's kind of funny. And she's been here before, so she shall be again until the end of time. Who are you people? What do you want from us? We're the mothers of Ragnarok, of its horrors and its victims. We're the authors of its prophesied end and its endlessly repeating cycle. We are all that is, ever was, and will be. You may call us Norns, weavers of all fates, and your fate is of great interest. Allow us to steer its course. Gain 2 population when an adventure is completed. Gain 20 supplies when an exploration is completed. Instantly ready your scion power when an ether source is exploited. Interesting. So what is it? An adventure? Is that like the event? I think we'll go for this one. I can wrap my hand around it pretty well. It seems good. Northern Forest, Eastern Forest. I don't have a draw between either right now. Okay. So we do want to pop that down, but we want to be careful about where we build out. We have the ether connector. We have to build something like this. Okay. So this is an adventure. Gotcha. I was right. It is event, so maybe we should have done it. Accept food and rations to gain 50 weapons for 25 exploration. I feel like starting exploration early feels like a good call. Since, yeah, that's going to take 2 turns. We'll go for both, because we'll explore both of them, then we'll get the supplies. Bada bing, bada boom. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. So the housing, we could even finish this bad boy up pretty quick. Yoink. And we'll do that. And the shrub should complete it. Is it not? No, it's not a storage thing. It's not looking for a tavern. Why did I think it was looking for a tavern? It doesn't really matter. It's good to get that down early. I should probably would have put down houses instead, and if I were not goofing there. More houses, more efficient. Get the observatory. I'm going to place that out somewhere goofy. Create an eater source. Eater. Destroy a threat. Maybe I'll just wait. I think I'm going to wait until I know what I might want a little bit more. We'll keep that as an option. I think we tap out. Unless we build for one more house. Oh. Feels like that could work. Yeah, I think, like, if you hold down shift, if you'll, like, automatically snap to the nearest, most efficient area, that'd be really helpful. 2 blacksmith in the same one here. 1 per population. I think that that's a pretty good thing for me. 20 supplies per turn. Takes 20 per turn. Needs 2 working things. I feel like I'd like to tab out to see what I've got going on, but I don't think it'll let me do that. I know this will work with what we've got, but I should probably skip more. Get the barracks. Get the logging camp down. At least I'd like to. Yeah, we can. There's not a lot of reason to put down a second one. Let's get another house. Do want to build up our population. We have plenty of supplies. 9, we can even build yet 1 more. Whew. Nothing else to explore right now, so this just needs 30 might. This needs 4 houses. That's pretty easy to do. Okay, tons of resources. Okay, the vessel's remnants are sinking on the horizon. We should prepare to scavenge what's left. So that's what you do, gotcha. You, back away from these crops. I didn't spend all this time tending sprouts, just seem squashed by heartless raiders. Easy now. We're not here to cause trouble, just nomads looking to end the Ragnarok mess. If food's your concern, we have more than enough to share. Beg your pardon? You would invite a stranger like me to partake in your resources just like that? Of course. You can't save the world if you can't even help strangers we come across, right? Your offer is generous, yet I'm a banished woman, unworthy of your aid. My place is here among the rest of the weeds. You're going to have to talk to me one more time in order to recruit me as a potential scion. However, allow me to offer a gift, as thanks for this unwarranted respect. May the birds who disdain to keep me company guide your paths in turn. Weird. If that's what she wants, we can't stop her, but it is a bit concerning. Let's check in on her another time. Okay, Chief? Sounds good. We're going to be doing pretty well on both of those. But we're also not generating any might per turn, so maybe some might per turn sounds kind of nice. We need 30 for this. I could get said 30. I do need a building to finish that out. Worth noting, we only need 2 of these. We don't need them all. Okay, making sure we couldn't get there. Is there anything of interest we could re-roll? Because I'm curious. Gain all incomes that would incur at the end of the turn. Spawn a caravan adventure, 3 random resources in a radius. These are all, like, really cool. Let's just get my end of turn resources so we can start getting that a turn early. Yes, I know we need the 30 for this, but I think I'm probably going to go for these so I don't have to draft something into my deck that I don't want. Because I'm trying to think if I even have... Yeah, I don't have any of these refineries. Do we need anything else? We're doing pretty well. I think we'd want a barracks, if anything. Do I get another? No, it has to be this shape. Of course it does. Use a couple. I should probably get a refinery of some sort. If there's one that seems appealing. I think the blacksmith is actually very good, for what it's worth. Okay. Could do better, but I guess I don't really need to. 14, 9. We can probably pop one more. Oh, I want to Tetris that so bad. All right, we might be tapped in, like, supreme effectiveness unless I want to ruin one of them. Okay, we got that 22. 30 for that. Cool. So yeah, we'll just need to build 4 houses up there. Probably start doing that next turn. Is there a free house one? Destroy a building, gain 15 supplies. Seems like we get 1 per, like, kind of zone. Permanently removed from your deck at the end of the island. It's the loggers camp. I guess that's the problem, if anything, is... Yeah, figuring out how to build them, like, both efficiently like that is a little bit trickier. Because can I build this? I can't build this without a rock. I could have probably built this. Could I? It maybe could have reached here. We could have made it work there. But, yeah, without that, I'm fine with building up here and doing this one. Ephemeral housing, it's just going to go back. That has to be built by a rock. New lands! All right. Housing. 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 We'll see. I might not want to add anything. Yeah, I think we skip. We like cycling our decks. Speaking of, the draw card thing went away. No, because it's a new run. This is really neat. Choose an artifact. When the discard pile is empty, the cost of all buildings is reduced by half. I mean, that's really good sometimes. Your first card you play is discounted. Do we want to run sideways on this one? Sure. Just looking at the time and how much video we have left. Curse, gain 2 reroll and a curse card. No? The next building is created after a Scion power usage is free. It's pretty cool. Don't have any mossy acorns. Let's see what this one's about. Ooh, new looking zone. All right, let's examine. Activate this sapling to gain a seed. Amount of times you've explored new sections of the island. Okay. Okay, storage facility, 150 supplies. That's not that big of a deal. Complete 6 explorers is also not that bad. Threat Durgar encampment. Prevent amenity building placement when the building is placed in range. Spend 20 to get rid of the effects. That's pretty cool. What's your effect? Ah. Okay, logger camp. Boy, I don't know. I don't want to do this yet because I want to make sure it's in a good spot for this. I don't want to abuse the tree and then get screwed over. Yeah. Let's maybe start building up here instead. We do want to definitely get that barracks. Oh my god. It's all so cheap. The turn 1 is pretty wild. We want the barracks and a shrub. So leaving that spot is probably going to be good. Oh, we can't build out any further that way. Where's the radius? Oh. Oh! That was kind of tough to see, I'm not going to lie. The hill. So it's 9 and 3. We need 12. We can build another one. We can build one more. And then have a huge benefit on turn 1. Start exploring out that way. So we could get the crane. We don't have a strong as strong of a reason to get it now. Training ground, I think, is pretty good. And the rerolls do go away, gotcha, forever. They just replenish because we were in a new run. I was thinking it was a once per island, which I thought was... I was like, yeah, that's pretty generous, but... we could also just skip. Okay, good. Good. Okay, I was going to say, I really want to be able to check this and then see what I've got in my deck. Which we can see. Where? Do we have one of those? We have a training ground. I don't need another one. I don't think I want to go for the crane right now either. So we're expanding out this way already. Ooh, trading post, though? Needs 2 combat buildings. Ooh, and then get 3 supplies per house. Oof. That's actually really tight, though. I'm curious. Get a little bit more housing in here, I guess. I think 8's pretty good. Again, don't want to abuse that yet. Do we want to check over here? I think we'll have to. Because we need to get 6 explorations. Does this count as an exploration that's done even though I haven't... Yes. Even though I haven't been over there. Industry buildings cannot be placed here. Is very, very tight for us. Increased per population. So it needs 2 houses to be nearby, but otherwise it doesn't necessarily care. This is a tight spot. I think we just go for it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's irrelevant. It gives us 14 no matter what. It's irrelevant if it's touching. So we kind of want to put this in a weird spot. Can't do that. Can I... We need 20. Oh boy. There's also no rocks for me to build the thing I wanted. Maybe it'll still work. I don't know. We'll see. What's the range on it? Is the range good enough if I had the ability to? It looks like it. So we would need an iron spot, of which there currently isn't one. There might be one over here. Lighthouse is a ramshackle as it gets. And look at all these artifacts lying around. It's a miracle Venom Tides don't sweep this all away. Okay. Freyr, is that you, son? Beg pardon for startling you Vikings. I'm afraid I was expecting, well, hoping for somebody else. Oh, it's fine. We just weren't expecting to find someone living out here. You need help? We have room left in our ship. Don't waste your efforts on scum, strangers. Best leave me to clean these rotting oceans and await my son's return, or I may ruin your lives next. But feel free to take any artifacts I've dredged up from the depths with you. Their powers could shield you from failures which have afflicted me. Something's off about this guy. Say we leave him alone for now. Come by the next time we get a chance to recruit him. Lose 30 materials to choose between... Oh, do I even have the chance? I can't. Every time a card with exhaust keyword is played, draw a card. It does seem good for what it's worth. We need more combat. Ten's pretty good, but if I can get 9 and build it in a spot where I could maybe, like, take advantage of something else later would be good. Okay. Draw 2 cards, market. It's an exhaust card, gives us 30 every turn, and it uses those instead. That might be better. Like, I'd love to do this. We're at 19, we can't tap that. We probably could just, like... We actually have the tools to kind of just hit end turn a couple times, and we'll be fine. Next turn, we explore 3 more. Yeah, actually, are we... Maybe we're focusing too much on this one. Get 20 once. I think I like 20 once instead, because I think we're going to be out of here. Where'd I place that? Because we can go boop, boop, boop. Get tons of supplies. Get a lot of exploration. We need more might is the only problem. How far out do we need to be? Pretty far out. We only need the 1 extra, but we can really just end turns a couple times. Food poisoning. Reduce your income by... I would actually lose 5 population instead. Don't tell them. But we absolutely just want to gain some free supplies. 12 per turn. I don't know if there's a penalty right now for us to be encouraged to stay. Spend 20 to get 20 each turn. Yeah, we need 3 of those. I do think we basically just whoop, whoop, and we send it. Activate the sapling, get a seed. Have I not? Okay, so I've done that one. I've done this one. Oh, we need 3! You got me. You got me good. So we can also just build 2 taverns by this. By this? No, it's not a tree. It doesn't count. Or a population of 4 over here. That's actually very doable. It's not a problem. Because unless we can get a we can get a logging camp here now. So we could just build the tavern maybe in between those. We'll see. But that'll work. That'll work. Free housing. Free housing. We're working on multiple fronts at the same time, so we're good regardless. The market requires... Yeah, let's just finish her off right there. This is very cool. I'm sure... I wonder, does our spare time get used the longer we take in runs? Because that'd be really neat. Alas, alas, though. That is that. That's going to do it here for today for Roots of Yggdrasil. I actually really, really like this. I'm stopping right now, but it's just because I have to go. It's not because I want to stop. I would be very easily convinced to do, like, runs of this. If you guys want more of it, do let me know in the form of a comment down below. I think it's really neat, and I'd be curious to start a fresh kind of run and see it all the way through. The tutorial kind of just, you know, it took a little bit. It wasn't too lengthy, but it's a very neat puzzly take on a roguelike deck building, turn-based city builder. Very, very neat. I really like it. But alas, alas, that is that. That's going to do it here for today. My name is Rostepher, covering games every single day with an extra specialty in roguelikes and roguelites. If that's something you're into, it's a channel you should be subscribed to. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye.